The type to make you feel lethal. The type to make you hate when you hanging around people. The type to make a movie in the club, then make a sequel. The type to make you don't give a fuck, cause we ain't equal. I mean, I could show I'm up, but I ain't need to. I mean, since when tricking was that cool? Where I'm from, you could get it for free, you was that dude. Where I'm from, they was talking to fee, you was that rude. She should only know you flee from the V and the mass Jews. Don't act fool, I'm never slipping. Find me in the back of design, no leather sitting. White S-Class with the black, I'm forever driven. Use it as a hoopty, in fact, if I'm ever in it. That's my booze car, like who's y'all? Not the same dude we y'all Jews off. Plain James, y'all ain't the same, they don't choose y'all. Smooth as Eric Grenade, walking through with my shoes off. With a Hallie, short hair don't care, cause she gon' do it swaggy. Some Jordan 1s, camel pants baggy. Don't at me, wanna say something, get at me. I know y'all girls and they ain't happy, but that's another story. They got it for me, only big shots like Robert Ory. I don't shoot those, I suit those. Send them to the bank, get 2 loans, I ain't playing. I fuck for free, honey, I ain't paying. Too much swag, I must brag, bust ass to leave, I ain't staying. I go home in the mountains and shit, marble counters and shit. Gate open, all you see is water fountains and shit. The hole up even has security pouting and shit. Like he don't even wanna let me in. Like I ain't have my key and left it in. These rippers sound like me, but let them win. I hope they get on, get it and put they men on. Same men making these DJs put they shit on. Gotta stay loyal, don't spoil you, limit your income. I seen a lot do it, did wrong, now they going through it. We live on like ain't nothing to it. Be the truest to yourself before you be the truest. Vada.
Goddamn butt! Push your goddamn butt! Push your goddamn butt! Push your goddamn butt!
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want, just don't call me woke. Even I'm rocking with the town favorite, Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you like the video, share the video, listen, gang. So, the retired NFL player Marcellus Wiley actually did a video last night where he talked about the beef in Kendrick Lamar, how it started, when it started, said he witnessed everything, champs. All right. He even says how Drake was on ESPN back in like 2009 or 2013 trying to disrespect Kendrick. It's crazy. I want y'all to hit the like button and share the video. I'm going to get right into it. Salute to the chat as always, man. Hit that like, though. Let's get into it. Come on, gang.
Boy, Marcellus Wiley, that dude, it's time to hydrate. Hydration situation. So, sip on some Pedialyte. It's time to get into this, man. I've been watching everybody talk about this Kendrick Drake beef. My go-tos are simple. I always go to No Shack Life and I go to Knox Hill. They break it down for me. Every new song come out, what they got to say about it. But then I felt like I was robbing y'all. I was like, dog, you know way too much about this beef. And you ain't showed the whole world exactly your cards, what you know. So let's do it right now. All right. So there's one thing I love more than sports. And I know y'all know me from football and talking that. It's music. My coaches knew it. My teammates knew it. My owners knew it. I used to DJ all the Super Bowls, all the owners' parties, etc. I DJ for Kanye, Outkast, Run DMC, Busta Rhymes, Shanti. You just keep going, dog. It was a whole long list of these cats, right? And this beef actually came to me first. So we're going to go through this real quick. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible, even though it's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. All right. So I met Kendrick Lamar. I'm from Compton, but I'm older. So I met Kendrick Lamar the first time when he came on our show, Sports Nation. Now, Max Kellerman loved Kendrick Lamar from Hello. It didn't hit me like that. I was like, is this Andre 3000 coming to Compton? So it took me a second to really register how great Kendrick was. Max kept telling me, dog, he dope, he dope, he dope. He did the same for Nipsey. I give Max his credit, right? He put me up on that game for those two. I remember Kendrick showing up. We chopped it up, and he performed. So I'm going to show y'all this whole beef in the timeline that it hit me. We going back to 2013 when Kendrick Lamar first hit the scene for me. Yep. Right? So if y'all want to see something funny, watch this. I can feel your energy. Where that dude? That's me. Where I at? That's me right there. Go get it, Kendrick.
Girl, don't kill my vibe.
Hey!
Girl, don't kill my vibe.
All right, I don't know what to do.
Girl, don't kill my
Like I'm at a
vibe.
concert,
Girl, don't kill my
and that
vibe.
ain't mine, right?
Look inside of my soul and
Go
you
get it,
can
Kendrick.
find gold and maybe get rich.
I give y'all a little bit of
Look
this.
inside of my
Oh,
soul
I
and
hitting
you
that
can find
thing, though.
out and maybe exist. I can
And
feel
that's
the
Carissa Thompson right there.
I can feel the new life.
Yeah, I see you,
always
girl.
knew life could be.
That's me.
I can say the high
Who's that, Eric Dickinson?
To me, it's painless.
Look like Eric
Don't
Dickinson.
know what pain is.
I don't know.
How can I paint this picture when the color?
All I know is this. The first song I remember hearing from Kendrick, I can't remember the name of it. It had to be like 2012-ish, 2011-ish. Somewhere around there. I forgot the name of the song. It was some super lyrical joint. But he was rapping crazy. And the second song I heard from Kendrick was Rigor Mortis. I remember Rigor Mortis. Yeah, I remember Rigor Mortis. That was way back when. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan. You know, I didn't follow up. Like, honestly, after to Pimp a Butterfly, I was like, yeah, I kind of fell back. That just like, you know, you grow. You got artists that you have different times with. You know what I'm saying? You have artists that you spend different times with. You know what I mean? I'm not pulling up nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. You have artists that you listen to for a certain period, then you jump to another artist. It's like it's like that with music, and then you might jump back on the same artist later. But when I really stopped listening to Kendrick, like he wasn't on my playlist no more, was probably like towards Pimp a Butterfly, that era. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when Kendrick first came on the scene though, way back when. Oh, you talking about the song? Salute. Hit the like button, share the video, gang. Let's keep
All right, so I can play the whole song, but y'all get the point, right? Oh, look at that boy! Look at that boy! Hold up, come back. Hold up, look at that boy! One more time.
Damn, OG, you kind of too excited, gang. Respectfully.
Hey, so right there, y'all see it. Compton's finest. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about Kendrick and your boy. All right, so that's it. That's how we started off. Met Kendrick there. Obviously, you chop it up before the show. You do the show with him. You stay in touch, whatever it may be. So I know a lot of the TDE cats, right? I know Top Dog. I know Schoolboy and Kendrick. Now, also one of my boys, one of my close friends, Jason Estrada, is his trainer and his dog. So they super close. So I know Kendrick a little bit. So Kendrick comes on the show. That's what, 2013. All right, respect to Kendrick. Now he's blown up. He's big time. He's doing that song, so y'all know he already household. The next year, we bring on Drake. Now Drake is hosting the ESPYs. Now I've told this story, but not in its entirety. Even when I told Vlad last month, I told him as much as I could tell him. But at that time, the beef wasn't where it is now. So I'm about to let y'all know exactly what I know. We bring Drake on. Drake comes on the show, and he felt a certain type of way about Kendrick. To me, it sounded like either jealousy or he wanted to really pat him on his head, be like, dog, that's cute what you doing, but you ain't me. They both came out, I think, around 2009 or whatever. I remember Drake was in the club first for me. And I was here, hey, all that kind of stuff, right? So he was banging. He took Kendrick on his first tour. So Drake had a national tour and took Kendrick. Kendrick didn't take Drake. Drake took Kendrick. So I'm like, all right, in this race, even if they started at the same time, Drake had the lead. To the point where you go to next year, 2014, Drake is on our show. It's Max Keller and myself. We doing the interview. And Drake going in on Kendrick. And I was like, wait, what the hell? Me and Max hitting each other like, oh, this dude talking that trash. He going in. It's about to go down. Our lives about to change. Because we about to be at the central, the epicenter of rap. Like we got the biggest beef going, and he about to drop it right on our lap. Now we take that show. So when that show came out, y'all didn't see the beef. Y'all didn't see what Drake said. Y'all didn't hear what Drake was coming from. What Drake was saying was basically like, Kendrick, you ain't me. Kendrick, I'm the big dog. I got the numbers. I got the machine. I am the machine. Stay in your place, little man.
You definitely the machine for sure. And we know why. I remember when Drake first came out. Like, first came out. You know what I'm saying? When Drake first came out, it was that summer of 2009 exactly. It was the You the Best record. You know what I'm saying? Which was produced. Kanye produced the video for it way back when. Yeah, Drake just came out of nowhere, bro. We didn't hear about Drake before that. At least the world didn't. Before that, he did a mixtape, which had a lot of ghostwriters. One of the ghostwriters I know personally, his name is Brix Belvy. Yeah, he ghostwrote on Drake's last mixtape before he blew up on Cash Money. At least he was one of the ghostwriters. So the OVO Sweatshop been around for a long time. The OVO Sweatshop been around for years. Okay? It has. Just so y'all know. By the way, Drake's number one idol was who? Joe Budden. Yeah. Y'all didn't know that. Joe Budden was Drake's idol. The person that Drake looked up to the most was Joe Budden. Remember, when Joe Budden used to have the regular YouTube channel, Joe Budden TV, before he did the podcast, Drake was up there because Drake looked up to Joe Budden. In fact, when Drake really started rapping for real, his style was patented after Budden. Facts. All right? It's just a fact. Obviously, they had a little beef and whatnot, but remember, Drake, when he was coming up, Joe Budden was who he looked up to the most. As much as people want to say his only song was Pump It Up, it wasn't. There was a mood music series and everything. Make sure you hit the like, share the video. Let's keep it going.
We heard it all, but ESPN recorded it all. So they got the tapes. They like Adele with Spygate. They got the tapes. We ain't got them, but we got the receipts. Max got a better recall than me because CT is real. Nah, for real. I've been hitting the head a few times. And at the time, I thought it was all being recorded, so I'm like, I ain't tripping. The world gonna see it. But Drake went in on Kendrick. So what I want y'all to catch is where Drake was in terms, and where Drake is in terms of how people really felt about him. And I ain't want to be the dude to go in on Drake because I love Drake. I love his songs, right? I ain't really respecting him full salute in terms of how he gets down because I know some of the real. But in terms of putting out songs and going on an island and listening to somebody's catalog, y'all got to admit it. The dude builds it. The dude drops bangers. But I saw this on the internet. And when I saw this, I said, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is Drake in a nutshell. So y'all got to bear with me. We about to watch this because this thing is hilarious right here. Watch this dude go in. Let me get on the other side. Watch this dude go in. Oh, Drake.
I have a choice because I'm a new artist, but I'm not going to sign your label.
All right.
It's okay.
All right, let's get this from the beginning. Watch this.
Aubrey Graham.
This is Drake.
Aubrey had a problem. Everyone hated him. And it's so much more people than you can imagine. I'm going to need y'all to lock in. When The Weeknd was first coming up, Drake said, sign on my label. The Weeknd said, nah. Drake said, okay, can you help me with some songs? The Weeknd said, sure, why not? Drake said, can you help me with some more songs and some more songs? Matter of fact, can you just give me half your album? The Weeknd said, I don't really have a choice because I'm a new artist, but I'm not going to sign your label.
Yeah.
Drake said, that's okay. We're still friends. Then Drake started dating his ex-girlfriend, Bella Hadid. Meet A$AP Rocky. Drake took him on his first tour ever, but Drake noticed something. A$AP Rocky kept hanging out with this girl named Rihanna, and Drake really liked this girl named Rihanna. Fast forward years later, A$AP Rocky gets married to Rihanna, and they have...
Oh, that's definitely some mook undertones, but hey, it is what it is, champ. You know, we ain't judging, champ, but big mook undertones there, gang. But good information, I guess. All right, but yeah. So basically, he was doing niggas dirty behind the scenes that he was trying to help. This makes sense.
Have kids. Drake didn't like that very much. So Drake starts saying mean things about him and his wife, so he thought Drake was a little weird because of the whole Meek Mill situation and for the fact that Drake called for a cease and desist on a French Montana song behind the scenes. But Rick said, we're still friends. Rick Ross then features on Metro Boomin's new album, does not say anything about Drake, but Drake took it some type of way. So Drake invites Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend to his concert. Rick Ross doesn't like that very much, so he gets upset.
You think?
Boomin himself, who's the man who kind of started this whole thing thing. See, Metro didn't really like Drake because Drake has always been weird in the industry. He thought it was a little strange that Drake was still getting awards for an album that nobody listened to, and Metro was not getting any awards for his album that everyone listened to.
That part.
Drake said, screw you. Metro said, screw you back. Future didn't have no big problems with Drake, but he's very close with Metro Boomin, and he's been in the industry a long time. He knows. So he probably thought, I see where Metro's coming from, but it wasn't that deep for him. Drake didn't see it that way. Future, you chose your side. I don't care if you're talking about me or not on the album. Screw you too. Pusha ain't really had no problem with Drake like that, but I need you to pay attention. Drake had a problem with Pusha T because Pusha T had a problem with Drake's mentor, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had a problem with Pusha T because Pusha T had a problem with Lil Wayne's mentor, Birdman. Pusha T had...
That's not true. That's not true. Pusha T had a problem with Wayne because he seen Wayne wearing Bape and he felt like Wayne was stealing his swag. He felt like Wayne was stealing his swag. The only reason Pusha T had beef with Wayne is because Pusha wanted to be the nigga to say he wore Bape first, and he felt like Wayne was the nigga trying to claim that he wore Bape first. That's why, bro. That's literally why Wayne and Pusha always had beef. These are facts. Okay? I don't know the Birdman situation. All I know is that Pusha T's main beef with Wayne was over the Bape situation, which is dumb because Bape ended up getting sued for millions by Nike because their sneakers look so similar to Air Force Ones. Let's just be real. Yeah, hit the like, share the video, man. That's crazy.
The problem with Birdman because Birdman didn't pay Pharrell money for a beat. And Pharrell and Pusha T go way back to the days they weren't famous. Another trend you'll see in all these beefs is Drake inserting himself in a position he just doesn't need to be in. Like Megan Thee Stallion, she was having a problem with somebody named Jay Prince, Tory Lanez. Drake said, ooh, let me hop in. So Drake makes a song about her saying some crazy things. It gets wicked. He then gets mad at John Moran, starts to beef over a girl. He then starts beefing with Common. Common dated Serena Williams, and Drake likes Serena Williams. He then starts beefing with A$AP. Did I mention him? He then starts beefing with Ye. It's always been a love-hate thing between them. But then when the Pusha thing happened, Pusha T is signed to Kanye's labels. They were close, so Kanye chose Pusha T's side. But then Drake starts getting close to Kim Kardashian. Kanye thought that was weird, so he said, screw you, Drake. He's also had beef with Tyga, Joe Budden, Janae Aiko, Tinashe, Childish Gambino, I believe. A million people. But most of all, the people have always been a little annoyed with Drake. Fun fact, Drake as well as Kid Cudi and Kanye were the first people to make semi-nerdy cool in the rap game. Those three were in the forefront of rap is changing. But everyone tolerated Kanye and Kid West, but Drake took things to a whole other level. Let's just be frank, Drake is half white. But that's not the problem.
Nah,
The problem is to many people, Drake puts on a persona of blackness. If you're not black, that's not up for discussion. Listen closely. J. Cole is half white, but he acts like J. Cole. Accepted. Lil Yachty is from the suburbs. Acts like Lil Yachty. Accepted. So Drake being half white and being from the suburbs really has nothing to do with it. The fact that he pretends to be someone he's not, that kind of annoys some people. It's the fact that many artists claim that he takes their songs. XXXTentacion is one of these people. This is why his whole crew OVO hates them, because they make music too. But apparently he takes all their songs and
hate him, huh?
release any music. It's the ghostwriter claim. It's the fact that he's always messaging young women. It's the random petty stuff he does online. Now you may be asking yourself, has all this been going on for 15 years? Why would people still mess with Drake like
you know
that?
why?
Well, that's because he was making good music.
That part.
The moment he stopped making very good music, the bubble that he'd been building for so many years was ready to pop. And then there's Kendrick Lamar. See,
to be fair, Drake full love came when he started dealing with Yachty because Yachty was the one making his songs. Especially on his last album wasn't hitting for nothing, and it still ain't hitting for nothing. Usually if an artist has bad reviews on their album, what happens is this. It'll take a couple months or a couple weeks for people to start to like it, but that's not what happened for Drake. Drake's last album only had like a few good songs, but they didn't really go nowhere. You know, whatever ghostwriters that was making his reference tracks before weren't making the reference tracks in his last album. Let's just be real. Some of his best music actually in recent years came from beefing with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The homie J Music says, bro, the same thing just happened with Diddy album. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You lose the whatever OVO sweatshop workers you had clearly was on vacation when that album dropped. He said his follow started, if you're reading this, it's too late. I can't tell you Drake's last great album because even the album before that wasn't hitting like it was supposed to neither. To be honest, you did. So, are we watching a Drake fall off? Apparently, Universal Music Group wants Kendrick Lamar to apologize because they keep calling him a Geppetto, and because of this, you have brands like Nike and other big name brands who don't want to associate with Drake because he's being labeled as a Geppetto. Now, is that wrong? No, it's not. It's Drake's fault because Drake's actions is why a nigga is calling him a Geppetto. Correct? It ain't nobody's fault but Drake's fault. Drake, you're a weirdo. Whose fault is that? Kendrick's? No, you just weird. You don't want niggas to mention that you do illegal things, but grooming a teenager is weird. And it is an illegal activity. You're grooming a teenager until they're 18 to do things with them. That's strange behavior. For someone to do that, they already had the core intent to be, nasty with a teenager before they're an adult. You dig? Not to mention, you got Drake's father, Dennis Graham, who was just seen following a teenager on social media. Why is your dad following a teenage girl on social media? That's what I gotta ask. That's weird work. Something's going on. We gonna get to it though.
Kendrick on his first tour. The same one
yeah.
that took A$AP Rocky on.
Yeah.
And Kendrick comes out with a song called Control. It's a Big Sean song as well. And Kendrick is throwing shots at everybody in the industry, but it's friendly competition. He said, I got love for you all. Everybody he named was cool with it. In fact, they said if you got named in that Kendrick verse, that means you're a good rapper.
That's props.
Everyone
That's
except
props.
for Drake. You see, Drake took it the hardest. He took it very personal. Drake went to Kendrick, said, Kendrick, Drake said, why would you say you got love for me, but then say you want to take the rap crown from me?
Find out when that came out.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of Metro, those tweets are horrendous. I seen them. From what I understand, there was a Geppetto group on Twitter, right? And this Geppetto group on Twitter, actually, they were making a lot of weird tweets on Twitter, right? From what I understand, they said Metro was mocking the Geppettos on Twitter on purpose. From what I understand, either way, I wouldn't be trying to mock no Geppettos, bro. I wouldn't be trying to mock no predators on Twitter. I'm just saying. But from my understanding, from what I was told, when it comes to Metro and those tweets, he's supposed to be mocking a Geppetto group on Twitter. Supposed to be. I don't know. Either way, disgusting work. All right. Puff Puff Pass as Universal came with a statement that said that it's a false rumor. They would never get involved. And why would they? It's money in their pocket. Well, if there's brands that are not wanting to work with an artist because their name is in the air as a Geppetto, you dig what I'm saying? That's why it would be believable. Let's be very clear. 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown, to be very exact. Drakery Epstein, you heard? Drakery Epstein. Hit the like, share the video, gang.
That you took it the hardest. In fact, I hate you. I always hated you. You know why? Because you're weird. I don't like your morals. I never wanted to say.
Bingo.
Weird as well.
Bingo.
Let's talk about it. Drake said, fine, we finna see who the craziest. Kendrick said, you don't want to do that. Everyone in the industry tried to tell Drake, you don't want to do that. Drake did it. Well, that's why we're here now.
Yep, and that's why we're here now. Let me tell y'all this. So I just looked it up. Control Verse came out in 2013, it says. So Kendrick comes on our show 2013. Drake knows that, duh. Kendrick drops Control Verse 2013. So when Drake is hosting the ESPYs 2014, next year, he has to come on all the shows. They call it the car wash. He has to promote the ESPYs, but he also gets to promote his albums and all that stuff. Wow. So part of it is like, all right, what you got going on? What's coming up next? And part of it is like, all right, this dude that I just took out on the tour that I feel that I'm bigger than, even though he getting all this love and respect, like that fast, even though we came out at the same time, but he too close on my heels, so let me push him back. So that's why Drake went in on him. That's why Max and I were sitting there and this dude going in on him. Real talk. Okay. So that comes out. It's 2014. Drake comes out. And this is Kendrick all on our show. Now, this is one part nobody knows. So at the time when it happened, I'm like, damn. And I get on the phone with Top Dog. I get on the phone with TDE. I get on the phone with them dudes. And I told them what happened. Now, it was fresh in my mind at that time, and we chopping it up. And they was like, all right, big homie, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing. So why I was so coded for so long is because I was like, oh, this ain't my beef. This is their beef. They know the art of war. I'm going to let them handle that, especially because we didn't have the receipts. So I thought it was out of place, out of turn for me to be talking and speculation. Somebody say, back it up. I ain't got no tapes. Goodell got them. ESPN got them, right? So I was like, all right, let y'all handle it. But what y'all seeing right now is them handling it back then. What y'all seeing right now, the intensity, the volume, the frequency, why Kendrick stay ready, he ain't got to get ready, is because in 2014, he already knew this is where this was headed, right here. Real talk. So that's it. I was like, whoa.
Let's not forget that BET cipher where Kendrick dissing Drake for a good 2-4 minutes. You dig what I'm saying? For a good 2-4 minutes. You know? He said, why didn't Marcellus say anything? I mean, he's also from Compton. Maybe he felt like he needed to address something. Let him know that, yeah, Drake talking crazy, you know? So I'm just saying, you know, Drake talking hot. So why not? You dig? He from Compton. I mean, you're gonna let your peoples know, like, look, man, Drake talking hot. Like, you know, what's up? I would let my peoples know too. If some random outsider was talking crazy, I would tell him, like, yeah, bro, he said this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? What you mean he's too old for that, bro? This happened almost 10 years ago. What you mean? Actually happened 11 years ago to be exact. Not even 10. What you mean you're too old for that, bro? If a nigga is from my hood or my city and I witness someone talking crazy, I'm going to tell them, like, yeah, bro, this happened. Are y'all aware of this? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Drake has always seemed to be scared of competition. The only time, you know, you really seen Drake really go was Meek Mill. He probably felt like Meek Mill was like, he wasn't solidified enough. You know what I'm saying? He probably felt like Meek Mill was not solidified enough to win. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, it was like Drake is more popular right now. Meek, yeah, he lit, but he ain't Drake. You know what I'm saying? So Meek was like an easy target. They hit the like button, share the video. Get them likes up.
And I got intel that Kendrick got a volume. You know how he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5? Kendrick got so many songs ready for this dude. That's why Drake want to tap out. That's why Drake want to kneel down, right?
Let's stop this daylight nonsense. I'm going to say it once. Actually, I said it multiple times. Daylight did not write back to back. I've known Daylight for over a decade. Me and plenty of other people. That nigga didn't write anything. He is a troll. He is a troll, bro. Daylight is not to be taken serious. The man is a troll. I don't give a damn if you heard him on J. Cole's album. Congratulations to Daylight for being on J. Cole's last album. My nigga, he didn't write for Drake. I repeat, he didn't write for Drake. All right, I seen the writers for Back to Back. He's not one of them. There are 3 other writers for Back to Back. Nav is one of them. Nav, the Indian dude from Canada, he's one of the writers for Back to Back. It ain't Drake. I mean, it ain't Daylight. Daylight didn't write anything for Drake. Please believe that. Stop listening to Daylight, bro. The nigga a troll and a clout chaser. Been that way forever. As long as we knew Daylight, the nigga been a clout chaser. Before anybody knew who Daylight was, the nigga was a clout chaser. That's just what he does. That's how he does. He's a troll and a clout chaser. All right, 26 likes is not enough though. We got to get those likes up, gang, respectfully. But all this daylight ain't write nothing for Drake. People definitely wrote for Drake, but it wasn't daylight. I'm telling you, it wasn't him. He's a clout chaser. Yeah, salute to Tyson Garcia. The nigga capping it. You don't listen to daylight, bro. The nigga a troll. He's good at trying to convince y'all, you know, but at the same time, daylight ain't wrote nothing, nigga. He didn't. Not for Drake. Not at all. I hit the like button and share the video.
Drake want to run the clock out. But you can't run the clock out on this one because you're the one that tried to run up the score when you thought.
It's fake, bro. His name ain't on them credits, bro. It's fake. If you seen his name on the credits, it's not real. If you see his name on the credits, it's not real. I promise. It's either some edited nonsense or it's some edited nonsense, bro. I promise you his name ain't on the credits. I seen them.
You were up. So let's hear this. 2013, Kendrick owned Drake's heels. 2014, he want to talk his way and get distance. 10 years later, we here. And where are we? We are here playing bangers. Listen to this shit right here. I shouldn't curse. My mama don't like me cursing. Respect. Love you, mama. Listen to this.
I see dead people. Why did it stop?
Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though.
Now, I gotta listen to songs and read it. Cause I don't be catching all this. I got poked in the eardrum at college. Girl poked me in the eardrum with a Q-tip. Long story, I'll tell y'all later. But he got Mustard. Shout out to Mustard. Mustard live in my old hood out there. I know where you at. We gotta play this again. Come on, man. Let's go to war.
Respectfully. So here's the thing y'all don't know about Not Like Us. Not Like Us is dissing Drake and it's dissing the game. Remember, the game also is somebody who deals with minors and has done things with minors. Remember, the game got a 15-year-old girl pregnant overseas. The game is also messing with a 17-year-old girl out in the States. Kendrick Lamar is not only dissing Drake, but he's also dissing Kendrick Lamar. Word on the street is Rick Ross, YG, and Pusha T are on the next 6 disses. So there's 6 more disses that Kendrick has for Drake and the game. By the way, DJ Mustard is producing as well as Metro Boomin. There's 6 more disses. Now, Kendrick is either going to put this on his next album or he's going to release it. I don't know. YG does not rock with Drake. I don't know why Drake said he rock with YG. YG is actually dissing him on one of those Kendrick Lamar records. Just so y'all know. But there's 6 more disses on the way. FYI. Rick Ross is dissing the game on one of those diss records too, by the way. So understand, Kendrick Lamar in this one is dissing the game and he's dissing Drake. Because Drake and the game have messed with minors. By the way. And you know that the game don't rock with Kendrick. The game is continuously riding with Drake. And one of the only people riding with Drake because he's still mad about the Super Bowl in LA from 2 years back. So again, yeah, the game is getting shots thrown at him in this record as well. Hit the like, share the video.
Bang, bang. You get dissed and I get hyped and we in the club. Trifecta, bro. You done. And I ain't even against Drake. I told you I'm going on the island with him for his songs. But he getting killed right now.
Knowledge Manifested says, Drake never messed with minors. There's no proof of that. There's a lot of proof of that. Why are there multiple cases where Drake is dealing with 15 to 16-year-olds and waiting until they turn 18 to date them? That's messing with a minor. Haley, look at the Haley Bieber story. If you think I'm lying, there's no proof. The Haley Bieber story is everything. You can go on YouTube and find it, Google and find it. You don't need what you need me for. You can do your own independent research. You don't need me to do it. You dig? This nigga was going to high school basketball games for girls. He was going to girls' high school basketball games. Why would a grown man in his late 20s or early 30s be going to any girls' high school basketball games talking about they're a fan of girls' high school basketball? That's already weird within itself. Why you can't be a fan of women's college basketball? Why you can't be a WNBA? No, you got to be a fan of girls' high school basketball. Like, niggas are actually looking for girl high school basketball players. There are no big female high school basketball players. There's big high school basketball players for men, but in general, there's never any big girls high school basketball players. So what the hell are you doing there? How you a big fan, nigga? What type of nigga is a big fan of girls high school basketball? A predator. A predator. Okay? You could be in denial if you want. That's on you. But there's more than enough proof. Matter of fact, Abba and Preach, salute to them. Abba and Preach did a whole video proving that Drake messes with minors. I'm just saying. Y'all hit the like shit the video.
On the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call an ambulance.
Come on, man, read this.
Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni?
I might play this. Okay, this is insane.
He can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Eating on this.
Champ. Hey, Champ, look. You got it, fam. Whatever you think proof is on you. You got it, champ. You got it. That's on you. You got it.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God.
I gotta wait till that part I love the most.
You gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me, chill.
Come on, baby, go get him.
Your hand down. Party at the party, playing with his nose now. And Baka got a waiter case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my
That's the second best part of this song.
Bitch, ain't you tired?
Woo!
Chord, and it's probably A minor.
You a strange character, so this whole time, yeah, you a weirdo. You gotta go hug a wall, champ. Go hug your shadow, champ, respectfully. So this whole time you just a glazer. You've been a glazer this entire time. I should have figured out you was a glazer. You love to protect predators. You're a glazer. I didn't know that, champ. I didn't know you like walking on your knees. Congratulations. You should have played Roscoe in Martin, champ. You should have did that. You salute to Abba and Preach for keeping it 100. Smash the like, share the video.
Drake, my wife from Canada, don't do this. If I see you, and I know I'm going to see you, if you look at me sideways, I will press you. Because I don't let any, ask all these dudes that don't like me, I walk up to you and say, we good. I'm talking about it, not you. I'm talking about what you did. And you know damn well what you did. You came on our show trying to clown this fool. He on your head. He on your head. Golly. This is insane. I ain't done.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Thank you, Chill Zone, because I need to read it. Oh, my God. All right, you got to hear this other part.
They gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga. I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
Don't do that.
Cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb.
Go, dumb. Y'all catch that?
They're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep.
All right, watch him go crazy.
Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Well, over your foe. The other vaginal option.
You about to go there.
Nigga better straighten they.
Hold on. That's for game, by the way. That's for game. Some of those balls is for the game. Like I said, Drake ain't the only one getting dissed on this. Now the game ain't gonna come for Kendrick. He's gonna come for Rick Ross because he's the lesser option. The game knows he out of he would be out of character to go to Kendrick because it's not in his best interest to go at Kendrick. His best interest is to go at Rick Ross. Even though he ain't that relevant, if he goes at Rick Ross, it makes more sense. You did? Salute to the homie Excedrin, the $20 donation, who says, Bayer, you think Kendrick going to apologize like Universal wants him to? Listen, according to Universal, they're saying it's not true. But here's the facts of the matter. The facts of the matter is there's going to be some endorsements that are going to be, trying to part ways with Drake because guess what? Nigga, it's in the air that you was your pedo, nigga. You think they're going to want to work with someone who has that on their name, nigga? Yeah, it's a diss record, but guess what? There's a lot of videos coming out. There's a lot of documents coming out. Okay? Listen.
He on that sugar free.
Like this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished.
Mustard drop back. Mustard drop back.
Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad he rose, came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
That's right. Shout out to Com.
The Game Ghost wrote tailor-made freestyle from Drake. Drake has a ghostwriter on every single diss for Kendrick. If you do the research and you Google, you'll find out, guess what? Drake had a ghostwriter for every single diss for Kendrick. Ain't that crazy? The game did the reference track for tailor-made freestyle. That's why you had Tupac and Snoop in it. The game did the reference track, came up with the idea. He sent the reference track to Drake, and then Drake did a tailor-made freestyle. Now, as far as that last verse, maybe Drake could have wrote that, but the Snoop and Tupac parts are definitely written by the game. The game is backing Drake 100%. Go on his Instagram and you will see in the middle of the disses, you see the game say, I don't rock with nobody. Ba-da-da-da. And he posts Drake's song, I got enemies. I got a lot of enemies and all this other nonsense. He did. Drake got a ghostwriter for every diss track. That's a problem for me. Why do you have a ghostwriters for? I never heard of a nigga having ghostwriters for diss tracks. Boy Wonder was writing a lot of the diss records. Boy Wonder, okay, he's one of Drake's main ghostwriters in these diss tracks. This nigga don't got one diss track without a ghostwriter. Some of them have different ghostwriters too. You dig? But it's true. It is different writers. Yo, bro, there's a different writer in every single diss from Drake. I don't think people actually did their research, but it's true. You can Google these things. Nigga, he probably had 18 different writers for Family Matters, nigga. It was probably 18 niggas in the OVO sweatshop cooking that up. You do the second verse. You do the ad-libs, champ. Have it ready by noon. I'm ready. You hear what I'm saying? OVO sweatshop going nuts. Think I'm lying? Google it. Find out who been writing for Drake in these diss tracks. Hit the like, share the video, man.
Speak on Serena, and your homeboy needs subpoena.
Compton everywhere.
That name
we here.
Registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of watch.
Here we go.
All eyes on me, and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2.
Whoa, he hit us out.
Ay, devil, here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must. We outside. Ay.
That's it. I ain't gonna play no more. Yeah, I gotta hear Mustard one again. You gonna say it again? Nah! Y'all lucky he didn't say it again. I would have died if he said that. Woo! Okay. Y'all think it's over. It ain't over. So, can't believe Drake is in this position, dog.
Hold on.
Every dog got his day, right? Drake in this position right now, getting ate up. And you hate to see it because
the Hard Part 6 was fire. That was actually one of his best disses, believe it or not. The Hard Part 6 was amazing. It just wasn't enough, but it was amazing. I'm black. Diddy glass social media not focused. Nobody cares about Diddy. Diddy's off topic now. Diddy's irrelevant now. I think the feds forgot about Diddy too. Perfect says this, and the song has credited writers. They on ghostwriters. Ghostwriters aren't credited. This is also true. But if you look up Taylor Made Freestyle, the game's name is in the lyrics. Just so you know. You dig? I'll tell you that. But Drake has a ghostwriter for every single record. Every single record, champ. You know what I'm saying? Daylight didn't write back to back. I'm going to tell y'all once. I'm going to tell y'all twice. I'm going to tell y'all 100 times. I've known Daylight for over a decade. This nigga didn't write nothing for Drake. Nothing. Nothing. He didn't write it. There was a few ghostwriters, but it wasn't Daylight, champ. It wasn't Daylight. It wasn't Daylight, bro. He had help, but it wasn't Daylight. There should never be any outside writers for any diss track. But like I said, each of those diss records does have writing credits to a bunch of different people. That's what I'm going to say.
It's enough room at the top for them both to go at it and still be number one. But now we're going to make one of them number two. That's just what we do, right? Y'all on the field right now. This is rivalry. Let's go. And Drake, I'm going to be real. You started it. Don't act like Control Verse did that. Nope. Because everybody who got dissed in that song really got props, got praised in that song, took it like they knew what it was. It was love. And you took it like, oh, it was a problem. Then you came on our show, dissed this dude, then hid behind your team, let them call our bosses, producers, everyone a part of this show, and told them, hey, dog, if y'all let that interview go, I'm not hosting ESPYs. Facts. You literally told ESPN, if y'all put out that show where I'm dissing Kendrick because I took his props the wrong way, I'm not hosting y'all ESPYs. They not like us. They not like us. So, just because I respect battle, I'm a baller.
He did.
I play.
He did. He asked The Weeknd to write for him. He's taken a lot of people's songs, which is also facts. We seen that. He's taken a lot of people's songs, champ. There's a whole compilation of songs Drake stole. This nigga done stole dance hall records, nigga. Controller, that's Popcorn song, nigga. He stole that. This nigga is a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? Nasty word.
Ball. This is where you at right now, big dog. This is funny. I just want to end on a light note because I ain't got no issues with either one of these dudes, but trust me, from when it first happened to the fact that I was hella mad that we couldn't put it out there, just put the video out there, shoot. If it was live, he couldn't have said nothing. But we taped it that day randomly, probably on purpose because he knew he needed an out just in case. Now we here. Kendrick was like, okay, damn, Kendrick maniacal. You know how maniacal you gotta be? Kendrick about that life. I'm gonna wait 10 years. Golly. Check this out. This dude cracked me up. I don't know who this dude is, but he went there on you, big dog.
The Party Next Door is an OVO sweatshop original, champ. P&D has been in that OVO sweatshop for a long time. He's the top custodian at the OVO sweatshop for that matter. He knows how to mop, clean the walls, the ceilings. All right. He's the top, he has the most seniority at the OVO sweatshop. P&D. All right. He's the senior vice president of OVO Sweatshop Incorporated. Party Next Door has made a lot of Drake records, especially those R&B sounding joints. Yeah, champ. Nigga done had ghost after ghost after ghost. You feel me? Don't forget my son Quentin Miller, who wrote a lot of Drake hits. Quentin Miller wrote a lot of Drake hits. The moment Meek Mill put him out there and found out that Quentin Miller was talking to others, letting people know he ghost wrote for Drake, Drake had his bodyguards beat that man into oblivion. Remember, he had his security beat Quentin Miller into oblivion, champ. Yeah, he got Quentin Miller violated for tweaking. How could you even give someone Grammys for stealing other artists' craft? Happens all the time, champ. Happens regularly. He ain't the only one to steal from people. He ain't the first one to steal from people. There's a lot of people who stole songs.
I gotta show y'all, man. This is where Drake at, and it ain't good. It's all bad. Let's check this out. Where this dude?
Okay. It's been an entire day and he hasn't dropped again. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're safe.
Hey, yo, fam. I just dropped another diss track.
Oh my God.
Don't even worry, fam. I ended it with this one.
Okay. What did you say?
Okay. Big reveal time.
Remember, Drake was the first nigga to do the freestyle off the phone. Remember when Drake did the freestyle and he freestyled, and it was such outrage when Drake freestyled over his phone? We gonna find that video too. This nigga was the first nigga to ever freestyle off of his phone during a live freestyle. Back then, niggas was like, oh, nah, he's bugging. Nigga, you brought your phone to the booth, my nigga, to freestyle? Niggas started doing it after the fact. But, man, Biggie and Puff ain't steal nobody's song. That's not facts. That's a lie and a narrative. Don't believe internet lies and narratives from people who are clout chasers. Some stuff is false information. Blackberry Drake, yes. Drake on the Blackberry. You remember this time very, very vividly. You dig? But yeah, he was the first nigga to do it. And I remember when it first happened, how everybody was outraged. It was like, wait, this nigga Drake took a phone out during the freestyle. Oh, he's bugging. You know what I'm saying? Drake and The Weeknd probably been beefing as long as Kendrick and Drake been beefing. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something about this B1 guy. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it twice. I'm going to say it 3 times. B1, that song came out after Biggie's song, nigga. And it's proven. That B1 Mississippi nonsense is nonsense, nigga. That song came out after Juicy came out, nigga. And that's a fact. We did full research on that. That nigga is a clout chasing liar. Don't nobody know that nigga. Notorious beat. Nigga, nobody knows who that is. Y'all niggas ain't know who that was till nigga came on the internet and said, oh yeah, this is the song Biggie stole. Nigga, he ain't take no song. Promise. Who is Notorious B1? Y'all niggas ain't know who that was. That song ain't come out till after Juicy. Facts. It's a difference between a sample of a song and straight stealing the song. That's also a fact. And that song came out after Juicy, nigga. And I heard the song, and it don't sound like nothing like what Biggie did at all. And the hook was trash. Nigga, Diddy know Biggie took nothing from whoever that nigga is. Nobody knows who bro is. Niggas be trying to alter history with false information. Notorious B1. Nigga, Biggie was out before that nigga. Nobody knows who Notorious B1 is. You dig? And I'm not saying niggas don't get their song took, but that's just nonsense and BS. It's not true. Biggie was a freestyle artist too. Him and Jay-Z were freestyle artists. Them niggas would get in the booth and walk around in circles, coming up with lyrics off the top of their head because Biggie and Jay-Z never wrote anything. They weren't writers. Them niggas was freestyle artists. They didn't, and Biggie and Jay-Z didn't do They didn't do punch-ins at all. Them niggas freestyled the entire verse straight. They didn't do no punch-ins. Biggie and Hove kind of had like a photographic memory. Like Jay-Z got a photographic memory, so does Biggie. Them niggas could just make songs without writing. These are also facts. You know what I mean? Lavish says, respectfully, gang, Notorious B1 sounds like some vitamins. Imagine Biggie taking something from somebody when that nigga didn't even have to write nothing. Could you imagine? What reference track niggas gave Biggie, nigga? Show the paperwork or it's BS. Respectfully. Come on now. You gotta know better. I'm just telling you what I know. Nigga Biggie ain't take nothing from nobody, bro. Respectfully. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you.
I told everyone it was my idea. What? The daughter, the deadbeat dad stuff, the pedophile allegations. I tricked Kendrick into saying all of it, fam.
Your master plan was to convince your biggest enemy to write songs calling you a deadbeat and a pervert?
And that's not all. I also made
The nasty thing is people actually was running with this narrative like, he tricked Kendrick, champ. Look, he made Kendrick think he had a daughter. He made Kendrick think he was a Japan. Like, you niggas are glazers. You niggas are glazers. This is disgusting, bro. Nasty. Callie says, so let me ask you this. Was Big influenced at all by Pac or Pac style? Absolutely. Pac came out before Biggie. Why wouldn't he be influenced by Pac? Of course. Pac was one of the people that Biggie was cool with early on. So I would say, of course. Absolutely.
Make fun of him for getting molested.
Why would you? Listen, we might want to rethink our strategy. I mean, we got half the internet here calling you a pedophile, dude.
Don't even worry about that, fam. I already addressed that in the song.
Oh, God, please tell me you did.
Come on!
Yes, I did. First of all, I reminded everyone I'm rich and famous. When have you ever heard of a rich and famous person doing something like that?
Literally all of the time.
And even if there is any...
That nigga definitely said he's rich and famous. How could he be a Geppetto? And then he said he mentioned Millie Bobby for absolutely no reason, which means you was definitely doing some inappropriate things with Millie Bobby, nigga. You keep mentioning Millie Bobby, nigga. Nobody said nothing about Millie Bobby, champ. You said something about Millie Bobby Brown, nigga. All right, she's a grown woman now, by the way. But champ, you are a suspect. You going to these girls' high school games. Nigga, I'm never letting my foot off Aubrey neck for being a sus. And Dennis Graham, Aubrey's father, is just as bad as Drake. This nigga follows teenage girls on Instagram, nigga. Did you know that? Yeah. Drake's father follows teenage girls on Instagram. And how old is this nigga? Like 60-something? This nigga's also a goddamn Geppetto, nigga. Like father, like son. Senior Geppetto and Geppetto Jr., nigga. What's up? Niggas gonna be like, champ, where's your proof? Nigga, look down his goddamn friends list, bro. His followers list. What are we doing here? Niggas talking about, paperwork. You niggas is ruining people's lives. No, they're ruining people's lives. They're predators. Predators ruin lives, correct? Oh, that's what I thought. So what lives are people like me ruining by putting it out there that niggas is predators? When these niggas is ruining lives, not us. Oh, we ruining a Geppetto that you liked. So now you like, champ, you're ruining my Geppetto hero's career. He's my favorite Geppetto, champ. How could you expose him for being a Geppetto? Like, nigga. And you want niggas to apologize. This is going too far, champs. Nah, all is fair and war. If you get exposed for being a weirdo, then hey, it was meant to be. Predators deserve to be exposed. Sick people deserve exposure. What can I say? You dig? I have to share the video, man. Crazy.
Speculation. I cleared it up, fam. Just play the track.
Respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
You said that on a song.
Clear enough for everyone to hear.
Okay. And what happens when someone does this?
I was fucking young girls. I was fucking young girls. I was fucking young girls.
Okay, let's get out of that. All right, big dog. Battle's over. They may still shoot at each other. The battle's over. The war is won. Kendrick got him. They not like us. Look, and I'm glad Drake lost. I ain't gonna lie, because that clown shit he did, the fact that he came on, said what he said, and then try to hide behind the fact that he had leverage. That's that corporate. That's that leverage. That's that industry. That's that machine. That's that bull. So, like anything, man, everywhere you go, there you are. The machine can't save you from the man right now because the man got the people, and that's Kendrick Lamar. Now, that's me being objective. Now, me riding, go get him, Compton. That's what his ass deserve. Go get him.
But yeah, man, like I said, when it comes to this Drake beef, man, it was a great battle. It was a great battle, but we just have to call it what it is, man. Drake is just a talented Geppetto, man. He's a Geppetto that has talent. So is R. Kelly. You're just a mustard version of cows, nigga. You're just a mustard version of cows. Okay? That's it. You're just like R. Kelly, but you might be worse than R. Kelly to some extent, because, nigga, you creating babies and all that and leaving them where they at. Like, we're not going to talk about the other 3 kids you got. We're going to leave that alone. If this nigga Kendrick Lamar knew about Drake since 2009, you think this nigga going to sit up here and lie? I doubt it. Kendrick ain't got no reason to lie. I promise you Kendrick got receipts too. Okay? It's nasty out here, gang. It's filthy. Remember, he settled with $350,000 with that woman and had a kid, and she got a kid. When she told Drake she had a kid, he blocked her. But when she did the interview, he settled and gave her that $350,000 right away. So everything went away. And these are facts. It's crazy, but true. You know what I mean? And then when the receipts come out, they're going to say it's fake. Yo, when the receipts come out, they're going to be like, oh, champ, this is Photoshop, champ. This ain't real. I'm like, oh, so we can Photoshop physical copies of evidence now? I didn't know that. So this ain't his name on the birth certificate. Okay. That's not him. You can see the literal proof and they're going to still deny it. And be like, ah, champ, that ain't real. You can fake anything. And he's going to say everything is fake. And when Drake gets arrested, what you going to say then? What they going to say when Drake is in handcuffs? Those handcuffs aren't real, champ. It's fake. Those ain't real, police, champ. Drake trying to make us pretend he's getting arrested. Yeah, champ. Yeah, like, oh, word. Also, this is a fake courtroom, too, that he's in. And this is a fake jumpsuit he got on it. This sentencing he's about to get is also fake, isn't it, champ? Okay. Your boy Drake Epstein is out of pocket, you heard? And his fans is bugging. Oh, man. Excedra says, yeah, he got Kelly beat. Kelly not showing up at no girls' high school games. This nigga came entouraged out to the girls' high school games. The arrest AI. AI and the arrest is hilarious. If Drake get locked up for his crimes, guess what, gang? You can't say it's fake no more. You gotta say, look, champ, this ain't real. This is an act. Okay. I want y'all to hit the like button and share the video, man. Smash the like button, share the video. Let me know what you thought about this in the comment section. Salute to the chat. Hit the like. Let me know how you feel, gang. But y'all, it's the mayor. The one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. You rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you like the video, share the video. Subscribe to Showface News. Now we got more content on the way. Salute. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on.